It is packing day, so of course I'm taking time out to do a vlog for you. Once again, I am on the road again, headed towards the Milwaukee area, well actually between Chicago and Milwaukee first for the Bristol Renaissance Fair, and then heading towards Minnesota for a good long 7 weekends, and very happy about that. You know, every once in a while we have to uproot ourselves and deal with change. You know, my life is a constant change. There's always, it's seasonal for me. You know, I spend 2 months somewhere at a time, and then it's time to go again and again and again. So I actually see the years changing, see the seasons changing, people changing, because it's another 10 months before I'm back there again. So there's always constant change in our lives, and how you deal with that change allows you to move forward with whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. If you are not a big fan of change, well, that is not a good thing, because every year that we grow, every year that we get older, with the lessons we learn, with our bodies changing, you have to deal with change. You know, so you might as well grow to love it. It is a part of life, and you might as well learn to embrace that. The perfect example of this, or one of the best examples of this, William Shatner, who has reinvented himself a number of times, from the swarthy Captain Kirk all the way to Bleep My Father Says. You know, from the serious, originally serious Shakespearean actor, to the somewhat comedian who was able to poke fun at himself. And if you don't believe that, check out the movie Free Enterprise, where he plays himself as just kind of a, you know, not the best guy. So, change. Learn to embrace change. Learn to love it. And now, how can you do that? Well, it's just like relearning to love something else that you eat. You know, right now I'm in the throes of eating a lot of dessert lately. So eventually I'm going to get to the point where I'm like, okay, no more of this, and then I'll learn to love bananas again, or fruits, because that's where I'll get my sugar from. Or, you know, relearn to love water instead of all the soda that I'm doing, and that's cyclical for me too. So the same thing is true in learning to embrace change. You know, look at it as a life lesson. Look at it as something that can teach you something new, that's going to move you towards your goal. As I'm always talking about, leveling up your life. It's what you need to learn to get to that next stage. Instead of going, oh, the universe is out to get me, oh, you know, everything's always going wrong. It's like, oh, look, I needed to learn this. Fantastic. Well, let me learn this. You know, and if it comes up again, oh, I need to learn this again, so that I can better deal with bigger and bigger problems. And you want bigger problems, because if you're dealing with bigger problems, that means you're a bigger deal. You know, if you're stuck with the little problems, if you're stuck at, you know, first level problems, you're a first level person, especially if they're hard. You want to be able to deal with 5th level problems, and then get to 5th level, and then become 8th level, so that you're dealing with 5th level problems as a 8th level person. But then you're also dealing with 9th and 10th level problems, because you're a bigger deal. And that means you're closer to your dreams. So learn to embrace change in your life instead of hating it. It's going to happen. You might as well learn to love it, or find something great about it. That way, a lot of our ability to move forward is all about our perception. A lot of our ability to move forward is keeping a positive attitude and knowing that, no, this is part of who I am, and this is how I'm moving forward. Having to overcome all these things, having to deal with all these changes, is how I'm moving forward. So as long as you have that bounce in your step, and you know that your life is getting better and not on the decline. Oh, I'm older, so I can't, you know, it's too old to deal with this stuff. As long as you're like, no, next great adventure, you're going to be able to move forward a lot easier. And it's going to be more fun. And that's what this is all about. Having a wonderful time, having a great experience. Spiritual beings having a fantastic human experience. It's up to you. The choice, as always, is yours. Welcome to my mortal world.